Greetings. Happy New Metal Friday. My name is Don Cardenas. I host the Comics Coffee Metal podcast where I interview creatives about comics, coffee, and metal. I've had such great guests as Andrew Baina, Guitar Max Carlisle, Taylor Danley, Brightbox Recording, Matt Smith, aka Barbarian Lord, Sophie Campbell, and many, many other comic book creatives. So for the episodes, I tend to give out recommendations before the interviews. That includes comics, coffee, and especially metal. So what I do for that to find new stuff to recommend is I go to Apple Music every Friday and I check out what's released. I see something looks interesting. If I don't recognize bands, which is more often than not, and that's just because I'm rapidly becoming an old. It's a good way for me to kind of stay in touch with things, and I've kind of really expanded my musical vocabulary because of that. So, yeah, it is Friday once again, so let's dive into some stuff. Now, first off, this one right here looks really interesting. The cover, I like that a lot. I don't think I've heard of Rollo Tomasi before, but let's check this out. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. That's an interesting way to kind of start your album. I don't know how metal it's gonna get after this, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of Loathe. Like this kind of that real spacey kind of stuff they do sometimes. Let's see. Okay, got the boom boom dance. Alright. Okay. I like that. I like the contrast between those two voices. Alright. This is very interesting. I like this. I tend to go to the starred tracks just because when they're releasing it, that's what the artist is saying. Hey, check this out. This is, the ones they think people will like, or yeah. So it's just, it's just what you want. Is that the foot you want to put forward? That's what I'm gonna listen to. All right. This has got some spacey vibes that I'm kind of digging. I've been listening to a lot of deathcore stuff, real heavy stuff, and this definitely seems to have some cool stuff in it. But it also seems to have a lot of breaks and melodic stuff. And okay, you warned some follow-up, Rollo Tomasi. The next cover that looks interesting to me is this Persephone. Let's see here. Oh, they got an Angel Vivaldi guest, so there's going to be some shreddy shred on this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is a cool riff, but if it's definitely the kind of riff where I hear it, I'm like, oh, someone's going to be fucking wailing on this track. Am I wrong? Nope. I don't think I'm wrong here. Okay, more. I pick up what they're putting down in this. Let's see here. Merkaba. Either I'm completely skipping over the parts. I was expecting to hear a lot of shredding on this. That's fine. Oh, we got something on. Okay. I like this. Okay, Persephone, you're doing a good job here. What else do we got here? Let's see what this one says. Oh, here's our shreddy shred. See, as much as the Rollo Tomasi thing I liked the vibes of the kind of almost the melancholic melodies they were kind of putting forth. You know, on the other hand, I kind of like this, where there's some melodies and stuff happening, but it's definitely feels like a progressive metal type thing, but it's cloaked in this like aggression, and with some of the riffs and the vocals. So yeah, I'm digging ya, Persephone. Let's check this out. Okay, we have two legends here, Korn and Saxon. I was, you know, listen, I'm an elder millennial. I do have a soft spot for Korn, but their newer stuff has not grabbed me much. All respect to them, though. I mean, they're still doing it 20 plus years later. Saxon, same thing. They're legends. Someone puts on Saxon, I'm not going to say, oh, turn this off, but I'm not going to put it on myself. So you would say, hey, Don, maybe you should check it out. Maybe you'll like it. I'm pretty sure I know what this album's going to sound like. And it's just not going to be for me. So let's see here. Okay. Yep, let's title track. Carpe Diem, seize the day. Let's see. Yep. This is exactly the riff I had in my head when I saw this album. Again, Saxon. Yeah, I mean, legends. They do their thing, you know. But you know, I'm a fan of bands that just kind of just do their thing. But Saxon is just not the one of the ones I'm really attached to. So, all right, we'll check out Korn. Forgotten. I've heard a couple of tracks off of this. It didn't really do anything for me, but Hopeless and Beaten. That sounds fun. Oh, that's cool. Okay. See, the thing about Korn, what they do a lot is like they'll have things where I'm like, oh, this is going to get really interesting, and they just kind of do this thing. And it's not bad, it's just, I don't know, it's just, it seems like a lot of build up for me, and then it's like, eh. I mean, I think their best album was the Untouchables album, and quick story about that. You know, I was given a burned DVD of the leaked version of that, or burned CD of the leaked version of that, and it was really good. And then the official CD came out, and it wasn't as good. I don't know what happened in between the mixing stages or whatever, but I don't know. But I want to like them a lot. I do, you know. Oh, that's a cool riff. I love it nothing more when a band I'm not really digging or I kind of have mixed feelings on proves me wrong and just blows me away. I want to like stuff. It's just sometimes I don't, and sometimes it's just, you know, not necessarily their fault, but see, they had a really cool riff there, and it's like, okay, let's go to this. You know, again, I'm not going to be a Korn expert, but you know, I kind of wish they would do some of that, like the Unforgiven thing that Metallica did, where you have the heavier verse, and then you go into a more softer melodic chorus. And I'm sure they've probably done that already, but you know, it's a good thing, and I think with a band like Korn, that would work really well. All right, this is getting long. Let's check out one more. I know Abysmal Dawn. They're not for me. So let me see here. This is it. The Hindsight Notes, Cold Night for Alligators. That looks... This is either going to be like really good or... Oh, it's a pre-release, so they're not even all out yet. What the hell? We'll check it out. I just love how ridiculous band names are getting now. Cold Night for Alligators. you know, the cover is interesting, but you know, in my head I hear a band named Cold Night for Alligators. I imagine like an alligator with like a scarf and a hat on, maybe some mittens. You know what, this sounds... Okay. Sounds like Sleep Token a bit. Which is fine. I like Sleep Token. Okay, this is nice melodic stuff. I just... yeah, it's not really... Oh, hello. You got me, guys. You got me. Alright. This is good. I like this. Nice and groovy. Okay. Okay, it's not all crooning. Alright, cool. Alright, you know what? The Cold Night for Alligators. I'm gonna put you in the maybe pile. I'm not gonna talk about you on the show though, just because this whole thing is not out yet, and I like to listen to the entire album. But yeah, it's cover art though. Like, I like the simplicity of it and all that, but it really does not do you any justice for what you're doing. But then again, it caught my eye, so what the fuck do I know? All right. It's some good melodic metal stuff. All right. Well, yeah. I guess that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. If you're interested in hearing the Comics Coffee Metal podcast, please follow the link below, or just go to your favorite pod player and type in Comics Coffee Metal podcast. It'll pop right up. And yeah, that's it. Hope you find some good metal to jam to this week, and have a good one.